fifth grade, we are all taught that our bodies are made of atoms. Atoms have electrons in the outer shells and protons inside. The electrons never touch each other, they repel when they get close, so no atom touches any other atom. What holds atoms in place are energy fields. Magnetic fields, electrostatic fields, quantic fields that hold the atoms together hold us together. Nothing really touches anything. We only appear solid because of the energy fields. We are energetic beings. We are made of energetic fields. All of life is an energetic interaction of protons, photons, electrons, charged particles. Traditional Chinese medicine has a history of over 3,000 years based on an idea of energy, which now we can understand its electrical properties. 3,000 years, long before there was medical schools elsewhere. They had medical schools in China when other Europeans were still hiding in caves. Acupuncture has met the test of time, and still it continues in countries that do not agree on very little, but they do agree that the liver meridian is on the big toe. An incredible history of consistency where modern drug medicine really has a philosophical change and many changes every 10 years. Traditional Chinese medicine has formed a unique system to diagnose and cure illness. The TCM approach is fundamentally different from the Western medicine. In TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, it is fundamentally an understanding of the human body based on the treatment of energy and the balancing of the different energy patterns. These energy patterns are referred to as syndromes. The TCM approach treats energy organs as a core of the human body. Tissues and organs are connected through a network of energy channels and blood vessels inside the human body. This is different from the ideas of modern medicine. Qi is an energy that follows this type of electrical information. It's a carrier of information and is expressed internally through an energy system. Pathologically, a dysfunction of the energy organs happens when an organ gets too much or too little energy. This may be reflected in the body surfaces. Diseases of the body surface tissue may also reflect the energy organs. Affected energy organs also influence each other through internal conditions. Traditional Chinese medicine treatment starts with the analysis of the entire system, then focuses on correction of the pathological changes and a readjustment of the energy balance in the organisms. Evaluation of a syndrome not only includes cause, mechanism, location, and nature of disease, but confrontation between the pathogenic factors and the body energy and the resistance of the body energy to different disease states. TCM is a medical science of energy, not anatomy. The TCM uses ideas of yin and yang and the 5 element theories. These theories have electrical natures and can be analyzed in the SCIO. The typical TCM therapies include acupuncture, herbal medicine, lifestyle, qigong exercises, and electroacupuncture devices such as the SCIO. This is used to correct and to measure and then recorrect and remeasure through a cybernetic loop the energy imbalances of the body. By analyzing volts, amps, resistance, hydration, oxidation, pH, redox, potential, capacitance, inductance, reactance, we can get an idea of the internal balance, the bioterrain as you were, and now we can get an idea how to balance that and correct it with the SCIO. Each of the acupuncture points also has a frequency band, not a single frequency, and this corresponds to the healthy state of that point. It can also vary with age. The SCIO can make these calculations. The SCIO has been developed to assay the energetic state of the body and the electrical factors inside the philosophy of TCM, traditional Chinese medicine. We're now going to hear from Dr. Igor, the famous doctor who worked with Novak Djokovic in his incredible 2011 run. We're going to hear how he uses the SCIO inside the ideas of TCM, traditional Chinese medicine.
Good morning again, and we have a lovely girl here today to help us to learn something. I met her yesterday first time and asked her to help us a little bit in this presentation, to share knowledge and to improve, I think, for a few percentage of our knowledge. And She will be here with us next 1 hour and a half approximately, and I would like for her just to have a few words to introduce herself, to help us to understand why she's here.
Okay, hi everyone, it's nice to meet you all. My name is Alex. I'm from Los Angeles originally, but I came here to be treated by this lovely man for my thyroid problems. I suffer from hyperthyroidism, and I'm pretty new to this whole thing. I discovered, I first heard about biofeedback devices about a year ago, and I've been trying to find a practitioner because I'm sort of going through a conventional therapy for my problems, and it's not really it's not really working at all. So I turned to him, and I'm completely new. This is my second time doing this, so yeah, that's pretty much it. It's nice to meet you all. Hi.
Okay, she will survive, I'm sure, next therapy. Did you notice one word that she's saying now? My thyroid problem. Very important is to learn that it's not my problem, because we're creating an unconscious personification of condition, and we are accepting that it is mine. We can say we have experience of it. Because when we're doing therapies, whatever we're doing, somehow this unconscious could be stubborn. We say, I don't give you my problem. Teach your patients to not use my problem. It's a my sciatica, my asthma, my whatever. Teach them that it's not yours. Teach them this very easy, small, little trick. It's not yours. Is it your problem? That's very important. Because it's conditioned, she was not born with it. She has certain triggers in life which create to be labeled by medical doctors like I am. Okay, and we like to label something, to understand, to put a word that we understand. But it's like to say she has nice glasses. Okay, that's we labeling her. She has nice glasses, but also she has nice shirt. She's a nice person, and so on and so on and so. Diagnosis is not complete observation of patient. A lot of people come in to say that I came to have diagnosis with you. I said, okay, sorry, it's wrong place. You can see where your diagnosis or idea about yourself matching where you are. It's just one leaf in big tree. This leaf sometimes makes sense, sometimes not. But we need to see big tree. We can see root, we can see branches, we can see various places tree, we can see environmental issues. That is philosophy's Nelson therapies. Mind, body, spirit, environment, social. I'll give you just hints today, maybe can help you in your practice further on. Because we had checkup yesterday, and just kind of I'm going to give you some hints and compare with certain notes from Chinese medicine, which is my love, that's my passion from the beginning of my practice, and how can you apply this in your practice. You will have this presentation in your computer, and you can play back and forth during the work of the patient. Okay, we're going to just do calibration. Until that, I will start to go through the presentation. What is important for us like therapists? We have not all 3 hours to talk with the patient. We're trying to, in a short period of time, to get main points and to focus in therapies. But please remember, more is not better. And that's the reason why Novak succeeded. Because he understood the beginning. And he's a very passionate young man and trying all the best now. But I give him these breaks. Okay, inhale and exhale. If we don't breathing properly, we are tense. Okay, we cannot perform whatever we perform, or art, or theater, or sport, or to be presenters for skill. Inhale and exhale. That's what you need to teach patients. focus on breathing. Without oxygen, you cannot survive more than 5 minutes. Simple things, they are key for success of every therapy. And I learned them on the beginning of my practice. Be scared. Thanks. There's it. Easy. And repeating us like I do all the time. Simplify, simplify. Don't go in leaves. Okay. And because we are getting excited with this technology and because we access information. But don't be lost in leaves. See simple things. Breathe. Drink water. That's so simple things, that, okay, I know it. If you know it, apply it. Okay. Maximize healing potentials, going through my point of view, through using Chinese medicine, because I will try to share this knowledge which can help you, even if you're not trained in Chinese medicine. You'll get this presentation. You can keep in the bottom of your bar there and use it during practice. Chinese put everything in a very simplified way, and it's working last 4,000, 5,000 years, and still is active. Okay, nothing big change. Little shifting in environment and so on, but it's still, we can use Chinese medicine. They divide everything into big groups, yin and yang. They put kind of like male-female issues, kind of understand better, and so on. But they divide the disease in a very simple way. They are internal or external. They are hot or cold. They are deficiency or excess, or chronic or acute. Just have in mind to ask this patient how they feel about it, Is it this disease for a long time? Is it for a long time, this thyroid condition with you?
I'm not really sure when it began, but probably about 4 years.
Okay. In which category you can put it? Okay. Do you feel it cold and hot? How you feel?
Hot.
Hot, okay. Hot is more common for you or cold?
Hot is definitely more common.
Oh, okay. Do you feel lack of energy? You're active in the morning? When you wake up? How you start your day?
I feel, hypothyroidism is usually associated with a lot of energy because your metabolism is in overdrive, but for some reason I have a lot of energy, but then I get tired really quickly, so I'm mostly tired.
Okay, that's actually, when we talked yesterday, it shows fluctuation of thyroid. Not kind of like hypo or hyper the whole time. Fluctuation, kind of like up and down, big oscillation. We're going further. Everything what you're having here, you have in your computer also. It's part of SCIO. Just have in mind now, if you know these little hints, you will maximize your potential in your time. When your energy drop down, mornings or evenings? Approximately when?
Mornings. I wake up really tired.
When you wake up in the morning? Approximately?
8 a.m.
Okay, well, which organ we have there, please, guys? Okay. Now, if you know Chinese medicine, you can start to build up a picture immediately what's going on. Do you have breakfast every morning? Do you like breakfast?
Yeah.
What do you like to eat in the morning?
What do I like to eat?
Yeah.
Just like an omelet.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know, I eat a lot of vegetables. That's pretty much what my diet mostly consists of. I don't eat meat, so it's just...
Do you eating and drinking same time?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bad habit. We can change plus minus.
What's bad habit? Really? To eat and drink at the same time?
That's very important to start teaching simple things. That's the reason why we have success in sport. People ask me about top secret about Novak. Top secret is because he started to learn to eat properly. Okay, gluten is part of it, but he started to bless his food. He wearing a big cross on chest, and so the doctor asked me, well, you saying you are Christian, you're showing you're Christian, you need to behave like Christian. Okay, how many people we have today, they are very religious and they're fanatic religious, okay? But they don't have an idea what the religion is. Okay, because if you are following any religion, you cannot be aggressive person, you cannot be bad person, okay? Maybe you have some challenges, but you know how to cope with them. And he started to bless his food every day, and it was very, because a young guy, a very funny guy, and we were together, have some lunch together, and kind of he has a lot of things in head on how to do it, some game or whatever, and he started to eat, and I'm seeing him, and I don't start to eat, and he looked at me and said, "Oh, sorry, doctor." And few seconds he's now with food, okay. That's how we, on simple way, start to work on unconscious of somebody, to be aware of what they put in their own body, because all what they're putting inside helping them to perform later on, whatever they do. Okay, and also Alexander too. Okay, because also element is eating and drinking, because he has a weak stomach, like a lot of people have weak stomachs from these bad habits. Don't drink water during the meal. Drink one glass earlier, a few minutes before your meal, and about 20 minutes after. Don't dilute your juices. Okay.
Not even tea.
Excuse me?
Not even tea.
Sorry.
Not even tea.
Not even tea immediately after the meal. Very bad habit is to drink cold water with meal, because you're making your food to be gluey. Okay. And could not be dissolved properly in stomach. Okay, and we're getting a little bit bigger pieces of food in intestine later on, undigested. Juices in stomach just touching surface of food, okay, digest just around, but inside is undigested, unprepared food, not even chewed properly in mouth, not prepared the juices in stomach. The intestines, we're having toxins, because this food getting rotten, unprepared. Excellent base of bugs, excellent base of everything else later. Damaging intestine, so very important is to have this in mind when you're doing therapy, to ask patient, when they have problem, any problem. Start with sciatica or shoulder problem or headaches, whatever. Ask them when you have problem, when it's common appearing. Just compare here, will you give guidance approximately where the problem is. You will have your computer and just play with it. You will get very experienced therapist very soon. I will give you just kind of hints to have in mind. You need to learn them by heart, this stuff, but have them in computer and learn, okay, by time. Organs and associations. We have here groups of organs working together, yin and yang, and I'll give you some also connections with parts of body and so on. Liver and gallbladder, they are pair, yin and yang. One is more solid, one is a bit whole. And they are associated with eyes. Springtime, they are more active. Anger is emotion which could be triggered with disbalance of these organs. Ligaments and tendons suffer when you have this disbalance there or toxicity. Wind is pathologic factor which damaging these two organs. Sour taste is helping these parts to be stronger. And wood is element which belong to liver and gallbladder, or liver and gallbladder belong to wood. To understand this one, a little bit go further. Damaging of everybody who has an eye issue, think about liver and gallbladder. Okay. Just simple start with that. Somebody comes and say, I have eye problem or losing vision or whatever. Think about condition of these two organs. Because these two organs, they are feeding eyes. It's not only a local issue, could be, but it's not only. But to have good eyes, liver and gallbladder need to be in good shape. Springtime is time when these organs getting disturbed most. That's the reason we have fasting time, to be allowing time for these organs to repair, to refresh, to filter toxins away. Liver is a mental filter, please remember this. Mental filter. I will show you later on skill to pay attention about this. Anger is emotion, most strongest emotion which is damaging liver. We have, I think, different culture, different explanation about emotions and anger and liver. In my country we say, I was so angry and I vomited my bile out. In English they say, I think, something like, I was angry and my eyes getting red or something. In Greek they said, I was so angry and my liver turned black. It's an expression that people they know in past. But if we have anger person which is continuously angry, not kind of, you need anger time to time, of course. That's kind of part of our emotional menu. Okay. But if it's a guy that's in the life, be damaging liver and gallbladder. Now, just have in mind, we have now organs which are controlled by gallbladder and liver. ligaments and tendons. Okay. Do we know some sportsmen who had damage of liver and tendons? A lot of them. Because they're under pressure to be very successful. And they have enormous pressure for people around them because they're depending on them, and they're putting all pressure on one person to perform. And when they perform unprepared, without love and passion and compassion, very important, they by time damaging liver. By time tendons and tendons and ligaments getting weak, and some stronger performance, which is always on edge in sport, let's say, getting injured. If you're working with sportsmen, if you decide to be a sportsman, think about liver, gallbladder, and mental factors. Okay, without it, they're always on edge. Springtime is the time when they're getting hurt most of the time. Sour taste is good taste. That's very top secret is for success is to have berries. Berries, they are excellent source of nutrition on daily basis. That's the reason why Mark was very, very good shape. Berries every day. Strawberries, blueberries, any berries. Okay.
Without sugar.
That's actually the best sugar what he has. Okay. But also sour taste helping liver to be in shape. Now think about it, why anger dropped down in this young man. Nutrition. Okay. On daily basis, not only 1 day, 3 days. I control him every day. And helping him, not controlling, helping him to grow up. To understand why he's doing this, not to please me. Okay. To grow up with it. Wood is generally in China everything connecting with wood or some fire or some element. Now imagine liver and gallbladder like a tree. Okay, wood. And then can you imagine one wood on a hill, okay, one big tree. Okay, we have factors around us, rain, snow, wind, cold, whatever. Wind is very dangerous for wood. Okay, but we need to feed this wood with water, root. Okay, that's how Chinese think about it. To have good liver, drink more water. Ta-da! Okay. To elevate anger, which is fire element, drink more water. We're going further on. Heart, small intestine, just now we're going further with organs. Let's add a pair, tongue, summer, joy, blood vessels, heat, bitter, and fire. Everybody who has pathological issue with heart, just observe tongue. Is it reddish? Top of tongue particularly is projecting there. Also, heart filtering and helping spirit to calm down. If is somebody restless, the spirit cannot settle in heart during the night and to sleep properly. If you have problem with insomnia or sleeping, think about heart issue, blood, okay, because spirit cannot settle. When you're talking now, I'm talking now, my spirit is around me. Okay, when I close down today, close my eyes, going to sleep, spirit going slowly in heart, like sleeping in the bed. If I don't feed my heart properly, or I'm restless for certain environmental issues, or whatever, or thoughts, it's always shaking this bed. Okay, no way to spirit calm down. It's Chinese medicine. Summer is time and heart suffer most, or exposed to heat, and a lot of heart attacks happening when exposed to heat. That's the reason why it's not a good example for people with heart issues to go in summer. Doesn't work for them, or to be exposed to sun too much. Blood vessels particularly suffer a lot during the summer. We can get these ladies, they complain about skin, capillaries and so on. Think about condition of heart and spleen together. They're working on blood vessels. Bitter taste is taste which is very common to taste through the coffee. and we have coffee time to help heart a little bit boost. But too much boost, again, is opposite, getting us in wrong directions. And fire, we talk about these pathological elements which belong to heart, small intestine. Lungs, large intestine, very nice combination. Organs and parts, they are association with this couple here. They are nose, autumn, sadness, skin, dryness, pungent taste, and metal. Just have in mind that every skin connection is connection with lungs. Scalp is connection with kidney. Okay. If you have patient issues with skin, think about lungs first, and later on think about kidney and scalp on head. One important thing is here, connections. Just extend always knowledge to see couples, lungs and large intestine. If somebody, I had yesterday a patient here with skin issue, okay, toxicity coming from large intestine. Lungs, they are starting to. We need to start to understand how to detoxify body slowly. It's good always to work with organs with whole first. The organs with whole, they are this on the right side, large intestine, small intestine, gallbladder. They are easy to detoxify. And always you need plenty of water. If you're doing any detoxification without plenty of water, you're just replacing toxins from one place to other place in body. The main point is to teach patients to drink water slowly. I mean, to give him one bottle to be on bed, or next to bed, or next to table where they work, and drink zip by zip, slowly. Not in once, because again, it's not a good idea. Sadness is one emotion which is damaging lungs, and a lot of people with certain sadness issues can project problems later on which is visible on skin. Now I can see some of you and I can say, quote mark, diagnosis. It's not diagnosis, it's just observation that I learned through the Chinese medicine. I don't need a lot of skill. When somebody coming to open door, I know what's going on. For a certain observation. If you learn these connections here, you can use it too. By time you will be experienced and knowledgeable. Dryness, think about large intestine and lungs too. Pungent taste, which is taste of, let's say, ginger, okay, helping lungs to be stronger. Organs further, we have another couple, kidney and urine bladder, which is actually most strongest genetical information memorized. They are not how they think about genes. In Chinese medicine, they put them in kidneys. Okay. Genetical material, they are there. Okay. Their kidneys in good shape. Okay, we have the genetical materials in good shape too. Ears, they are organs which they are representing energy of kidneys and urine bladder. If somebody has issue with ears, think about kidneys. They don't feed them properly. Generally happening for older people when logically and physiologically energy dropping down when you're getting older, and they cannot feed anymore, or they're not strong enough to feed ears. These are like old people don't feel very well. You need first to support kidneys, feed them properly, energize them, open circulation, and ears could be better. Winter is a time that we don't like, it's cold coming. But just observe bones, bone marrow. Okay. We can say it's a cold come and my bones freeze from cold. We need to feed our kidneys to get warm, to nourish them properly, and cold will not appear in our body. Any problem with reproduction, kidney issues. First, think about it. Kidney is mother organ for reproduction. Salty food in small amount is stimulating, in big amount blocking kidney. You will see people that are putting salt without tasting food. That's just first sign of weakness of kidneys. and water, they are connected also with these organs. And very important is for me always to ask people, do you feel stiffness in low back when you wake up in the morning? Do you need kind of some extra movement, is it common things, and so on. Going backward, just to give you an idea, we have here kidneys, they are most active between 5 to 7 p.m. That's time when kidney need a little support sometimes. If you like to have tea, it's tea time also. Okay, to support kidneys. The juniper is example, nice herbal thing to supporting kidneys. Okay. Some to warm up kidneys, give them a chance to wake up. And we have here part of other couple, spleen and stomach. The opening in the lips. Now just see yourself, see your friends around. Somebody has dry lips, somebody has kind of cracks on lips and so on. It's telling me about spleen condition, stomach condition too. And also my friend did. Okay, that's what I noticed first time yesterday when we talk. Hi, I'm Igor. I can see what's going on. Both. You'll be trained by time to see these things and just give you hints where to go later on with SCIO and spend more focus there. End of each season, there are weak time for stomach and spleen, transition period. When you have this craving days, actually I'm having them. A few days ago I ate lion. A few days like lion. I like something to eat. I'm not kind of person who like to eat a lot, but I have a few days in year I'm just kind of like wow, blast. That's actually when energy shifting from summer to autumn to winter and so on. And somehow things got in good shape and body respond with a universal law. And I following it like normal. I don't challenge me the questions why and how, just I'm doing it. Okay. Worry, very common emotion for female population because it's the nature of female population. Anger is most male behavioral expression. That's kind of just generalizing. Just have in mind where to look and what to do it. Dampness is one pathological influence on stomach and spleen. Very common and triggered by too much sugar, too much sweets. Only looking for 50, 60 years ago, before Second World War, let's say, sugar was eaten by some feast, by some holidays, but we have holidays every day today, and few times per day. Just think about this enormous speed of influence in our culture. There's a talk about dextrose and levulose yesterday, I'm not going there, but think about just remember please, very important expressions, how the Chinese is calling 4 white dads. Doesn't matter. You understand. Okay. That's the sugar, white sugar. With white sugar, very important. Salt. Fat. White fat, like pork. That's extreme. And white flour. All they are white, and it just if you're applying this knowledge for your patient, tell them to be smart. Okay, teach them these 4 white nuts, and they will start to think about it.
Here we are, part 2 of our lesson on traditional Chinese medicine. The SCIO is a device that is registered to be able to measure the body electric and also then treat the body electric. It is registered to be able to balance the voltage, amperage, resistance, hydration, redox potential, oxidation, pH, and etc. All of this has been also known as the bioterrain by Dr. Vincent, and the SCIO is automatically measuring the bioterrain and correcting the bioterrain, trying to balance this automatically. It is also being able to, in the acupuncture program, to go through all of the acupuncture points and balance and correct all of the acupuncture points. It does this automatically electrically, so you do not have to worry about all those different types of settings, and you can let the machine do itself on an autofocus pulse. The SCIO device then works along the lines, along the idea and the philosophy of the traditional Chinese medicine, to balance the electrical processes of the body in a bioterrain sense, as well as balancing the different acupuncture points. Because by treating the body as an energetic flow process and correcting that flow where the flow is too much or too little, this is where the SCIO is doing its job on automatically. Cybernetic loop that is measuring and treating and correcting, and then remeasuring and then recorrecting, auto-focusing as the body changes to help to maximize the performance of the body electric. Then you can just sit back and do the type of work, as Dr. Igor is going to teach us now in part 2, more about traditional Chinese medicine.
In extreme, we know the damaging system, but a small amount is not bad at all. Now we're going to our patient. I'm just going down and give you an idea how can we maximize our therapies. One thing that I like to always to repeat: please don't hide yourself behind the screen. That's very common for us practitioners to be lost behind the screen because we have enormous data there. And if we have patient here, we have here therapist. Okay, it's patient here, that's therapist, that's SCIO. That's how it's supposed to be. This kind of communication. Okay, going in all directions. Don't put SCIO here. Okay, because SCIO is challenging us and is tool, not master. That's what they repeating us last decade or so. Because every conference that we have different approaches in therapies, different understandings and so on. But on the end, we need to understand we have human being in front of us with all issues, conditions, or problem or disease. If we put in ourselves too much in screen, forgetting somebody need to, hey, hi, what's up? What's up? That's healing energy. Hi, Alexander, what's up? Okay, she's smiling. That's healing anyway. Okay, please don't forget it, because we're getting trapped because we are like little kids with this tool. Okay, it's excellent, but don't put between me and patient here. I like to see her. I like to talk to her because she believes me. She trusts me. Okay, she don't have an idea about how this is working. Okay, that's one of the things that we need to learn and apply daily. Other things, which is, I think, we're forgetting time to time, we need to work on ourselves. We try to save the world. I've heard in this word, we like to save the world. This for me doesn't sound serious. We need to save ourselves first, personally, to find our peace in ourselves. If we find peace in ourselves, we can expand peace further. That's very important to learn. Work on yourself. If you're not happy with yourself, how can you help somebody else? Doesn't work. How will I trust you if you are tense? How I will trust you if you are stressful and you're talking about stress release therapy? Okay. That's simple things, please apply, and they're giving big results. We can touch 1,000 buttons, but if Alexandra leaves this place without WhatsApp story, she said, okay, good technology, run away, you know. But she trusts me, we can communicate, she can ask me to send me information by email or Skype, just give me some kind of background that I can guide her what she can do, and she can be rid of this chemistry. Okay, time to time we can do therapy for her, to do some readjustments, tune-ups. Okay, she can be better than today, I can be better than today, we can all be better than today, just if you decide where to go. Always a workshop is very important part to start to observe. In this, we can see here a relatively good shape, expect voltage in amperage. We have here 58 voltage, amperage 42. Immediately we can connect with certain part of bodies because we know it. But for me, in her condition, because she mentioned about thyroid, it's very important to establish amperage strength, like first. We can do auto-water therapy after this one, just to build up a little bit to be easier therapy later on. But amperage is connection with brain function. And when you talk about brain, talking about main glands in the body. Later on we search thyroid to see what's going on. We have certain disbalances there, but they're not most important. We have other things to clear out first. We'll see how it's going on today in this direction. Just give it a few seconds to finish this test. And we'll do some readjustment. Some people, some therapists like to show screen. Some people that are comfortable to not show screen. Doesn't matter. Depends on your personality. Okay. I like to show screen with my clients. And I tell them in the beginning, whatever caught your eye, please ask me. If I don't answer, I tell you, I know it. If I don't know, I tell you, I don't know. I have not any ego issue. Very important to get this, to be clear with yourself. To say, I don't know. Through the self-insecurity appearing is, I need to know everything. If you're not confident with yourself, with your knowledge, you're trying always to put kind of top of point. I know. We don't know. A lot of things we don't know, but certain things we know. Let's go to start with this, what we know, not what I don't know. If I don't know, I have Vala, I have Minka, I have Jessica, I have you guys, I have emails, say, okay, do you know maybe what to do for this option? That's happening in past last 10 years. I have Penny, hi Penny. Okay. And be free to ask, and I'm asking too. It's never ending process. And be comfortable to say, I don't know. And I would like to know. So I got some money, a lot here. I'll share later on. Okay.
Can I ask something?
Later on, please, because I'm going flow mine, and later on we can talk. Just give me a second to give you knowledge, because I like to teach you something that I know. Okay, just write letter, and we will talk later. Yes. Very important part before you start any searching further on. Imagine this environmental, physical, mental, social, and spiritual energy like strings on guitar. Okay. And explain patients there are strings on guitar. We like to play some doors, some modes, some accords, whatever. And if one missing, we have disharmony. If more than missing, more disharmony. For me, is to teach you today some tricks. Okay, some tricks. Just to help you in your practice, maybe really good information for you. Yesterday when we work, we have mental factors about 100. Today is in good shape. Just I'll give you an idea how can you use it later on. Just write their mental factors on your paper when you have this issue, and we can do it further on. Just always observe on beginning this part. Of course, we have this information that we observed earlier. And now we're going to the important part. Keep matrix for later. That's leaves. Okay. We like to see now bigger picture. Okay. This profile is one of first charts that I like to see, and just to see starting point. Where is my patient now? Big picture. Where is this tree on hill? You know. Okay, and just observe this highest number here. We have trauma. Okay, that we also yesterday a little bit touched there. We have food poisoning, inflammation, and by practice I'm taking all the red guys, just to put it in memory and computer later on challenging me around to see what is more information there. For patient, it's very important to see graphs. Okay, and for me, it's also good to explain patient where they are. Is it nice? Is it? Looking nice, guys. Okay. During the talk with patient, I'm doing therapy, gentle therapy here, and just starting to build up process of healing. And I can say here, Alexandra, this graph is beautiful. Okay, if I put it between 1 to 10, you are 9.5. Okay, don't worry, be happy. But we need to pay attention for trauma, food poisoning, sugar regulation. Food poisoning, doesn't mean she eat poisons. She don't digest food properly. Let's keep in mind this one. Always think about poison, somebody eat poison. Maybe we need to change this phrase here. We have sugar regulation. Think about how she utilizes sugar in the body. Okay, we have osmosis, we have insulin, and other things to think of later on. We're going further because trauma is our hint to work on. But I'm going always on beginning around a little bit to give hints. Very important is to click on this low close here. We have two close here. Close button. Close on top, close on bottom. Do you see it? Click bottom one to give option, because computer will guide us in zap function toward some areas which we need to apply during the therapy. Look for these small axes here. If they are appearing, just give me a second. We have here zap dental area, zap infection, chosen, okay. Zap pyrogenum, food poisoning, I'm going to put down, maybe something else, and zap inflammation. This is a perfect panel to give you guidance what to do during the therapy today. I like after this one to go to other panel, which is named Nelson Report. We have certain delusion. How you explain delusion to your patient? You have delusion and illusion, two words. And I like to always mention David Copperfield with my patients. He's a great illusionist, like politicians. Okay. They create something for us to believe that exists. And we're seeing something exists but doesn't exist. It's not true. Delusion is opposite of it. It's more artistic pattern. We try to create world how we like to see. Like pink glasses. You know. We like to see everybody's nice, beautiful, smart, healthy, and so on. It's not. We have other part of humanity. We try to be on this side, of course. But we have people who are not nice, who are bad, that didn't find themselves in development, and so on. We need to call things by right name and teach your patient to call things by right name. The relationships, most of the time, trigger a lot of problems. Job, most of the time. Environment, countries, politics, and so on. We need to call by right name. I'm not happy in my relationship. like this guy, but I'm not happy with him. Simple. You don't need to make packages around, you know. He will change, he's good heart, and so on. This is delusion. And we are avoiding to clear situation from the beginning. Same with job, same with ourselves. We need to be just honest with ourselves. Am I happy or not? And so on. Delusion is very important to teach your patients to understand this concept. In this Nelson report, we have sugar like first trigger of everything else. Ta-da! Okay. Now, because we are smart, we have this presentation here. We can go to our organs, just in a second. Okay. Now, we can read about spleen and stomach again. Which organs suffer, corrections and so on. Just have in mind, you can use this all the time and start to build up your practice much easier to activate time. Very important is to establish with patients eating habits, what to eat, how to eat, bless your food. Blessing is connection, vertical connection with mind, body and spirit and your physical level. You're depending on what you're putting in your mouth physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. If you have a mind now in business, how you can make much money of selling skills and doing more therapies, and your spirit is somewhere there, and your physical body is here, and your mental is what this person doing there, you know, doesn't work. You know, particularly when you're eating. Okay, just bless your food. Teach your patients, bless your food. Give them a little leaflet. Bless your food. Put it in the fridge. Bless your food. Simple things. Just teach them to be aware and depending what they're putting in themselves. Bless your food. Okay. Be aware that sugar is your enemy, but not all sugars. Okay. Eat your fruit. Please remember one thing: life giving life. We need live sugar. We need fruits. Okay. That's simple. Life giving life. How can you get more lively and stronger? White sugars, they are just a boost, just pushing you, leaving you empty at the end. Which organs suffer most? Immunity, bone marrow. Which organ controlling bone marrow? Did you remember from presentation? That's it. Okay. Let's go to kidneys. You can see now other connections could be damaged by these connections. Okay. And accordingly, you can use this information in your therapies. Are you going further? Yes. Go ahead.
If you see, for instance, kidney and urine bladder, to go to weight or shots, can you do time therapy?
We'll come with questions later on. Just write me questions there because you're breaking my flow here. Sorry. Okay. Later we have time for questions, and we can answer all questions. Just write them there. Because when you want there, they are losing path. To understand further here, we like to see layers of therapies. Okay. Layers of therapies mean to see what is behind it. First reactivities, they are here. Sugar, trigger. Which organs suffer most? Immunity and bone marrow. But clicking further on Nelson report, you're getting further layers. We have here pineal gland, very important gland. Basically, director, conductor of orchestra. Pineal gland. Okay. We have lymphatic connections, mean drainage in body, helping us to clear body from toxins, like sewage system in town. That's lymphatics. Brain, okay, we know it. Emotions, occipital lobe brain, and sinus. How can we use this information? We need to just copy and paste. Just give me a second. forget we're working on conscious mind too. Okay, because we have here unconscious reactivity. In whole linguistic, you will cut and paste whatever you find in the Nelson report, but add also what's the main reason why a patient is coming to you. I put here primary disease, I wrote sugar, but I put here thyroid concern. I never put in disease because I'm not labeling anybody, but I'm writing here concern. Let to unconscious to choose which direction to go. Okay. For me, it's very important now to see which other emotions they are connect further on with this all what we're talking about until now. I just copied and pasted everything that I found important in the Nelson report, put in the yellow bar here, and just click to subfiles emotions to see further emotional triggers. Click once, you'll get some hints here, mostly reactive to this moment, connecting with this old idea. We have rationalization, bargaining, rejection, antagonism. Click one more time. Second layer. For me, it's important to choose one or two emotions that I can play later on. We have rationalization, projection, shock, shock. Boom, boom. Okay, interesting. I am shocked. Okay, that's how you will slowly start to peel this stuff, okay, to get more valuable hints according to your search. For me, it's important to see shock because you have trauma and risk profile. And that's my directions to search to clear this rotten brick in the wall. Okay. Just before I closing this panel here, we have here minimal verbal awareness. Sometimes we have here unsaid items limited awareness. When you're having this unsaid items limited awareness, think about person keeping deeply in self some top secrets, whatever they are. Okay, and they are not ready to talk about them today. Don't challenge them. When you have minimal verbal awareness, I will not challenge her too much today. In few words, back and forth, that's it. With unsaid items, I don't ask for anything. Few words. Hello, how are you? What's up? Drink some water, fine. Okay. Just don't do too much because the person is not ready today to be challenged with any question. When it's ready, let's go talk about everything. Talk about sexual life. Boom. Woo. You know. But if you ask person now about these very tricky questions, they could be closed again in shell. Okay. I will put here in my therapy here also shock to be observed. And we can do auto like first choice of therapy because we have voltage and amperage small, which is always smart things to do because we're now building ions in the body. Just feeding her, it's breakfast for her. We allow her now to have more ions, we can play with them later on in this passion problem. Also we have here neural and psychological trauma, muscle spasm, okay, just give everything guiding us to our trauma and shock and so on. Let's go to finish two therapies, always finish two main therapies. Always think about two main therapies like the foundation of house. And don't be lost immediately on the roof with chimney. That's foundation house, foundation therapy. Yeah. Whatever is up here now is just a good solid start to further on therapy. Just don't be excited about, now I'm going on the roof to clean chimney. Chimney is problem. Of course chimney is problem, but we need to see from where this dirt coming from. Okay. Or like on first impression. Very important is to give water to my patient because she getting now information body, and water is conductor of information. Okay, and I will ask somebody to give me water if it's possible. Water somewhere we have. I think it's empty. Very good organization today. Thank you. Thank you. That's, we are supported also. That's for me one. Thank you. It's good to have friends when you need them. We are here to help each other anyway. This panel giving you further hints that you can use my presentation later on in your therapies. Of course, with the testing and to see what will left there. We have here parathyroid gland. Okay, thyroid is not shown at all, but the patient came with idea, my thyroid problem. Okay, it's not a thyroid issue. Doesn't show it now, but we go in our second layer to see what is the second layer. Okay, it's not the first place, it's somewhere hidden. Okay, we have now here appearing, cannot fix. Okay, it's not first, it's second. We need to first start from first issue. Okay, that's hidden. Think about it like light and bulbs and very plugging things, plugs. Symptoms is lights and plugs is here. Switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on. Don't be trapped in lights. Okay, problem could be solved here. Okay. That's connections in body. Okay, we have here a few seconds more. We're passing through this hall. Alexandra is still alive, it's okay. Complicated. Okay. We have three disbalances. I don't like the word problem. Problem is very hard word for me, but I'm using the word disbalances every single patient. We have disbalance at the level of thyroid here. Computer again turned back on auto workup, asking us to feed her more with ions. Okay, so we can think about this during the therapy. And I will just click once more time on this chosen part to feed her more in that direction. We're getting here percentage of successfulness, which is excellent. Actually, body is like sponge. Whatever we send, body said, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Okay. Second therapy we're doing now is trivectors. Everybody is familiar with this. I'll extend my presentation here until it's finishing. To give you an idea about organs in the body, further information, you can find them on presentation here, or you can, if you like to have a nice book at home and to give patients or presents. I have e-book there that I brought to Francesca long time ago on my website www.drigor.org, and you can download on your Kindle or your iPad or computer. It's a lovely book and simplified in medicine to be close for doctors, for people in kindergarten, for scientists and whatever else. It hints, Chinese medicine, and some light information. Okay, heart function, gathers blood, controls vessels, house of spirit. If you find a computer's word shan, this means spirit, the Chinese word for spirit. Heart opens in tongue. If somebody cannot express self, spirit is blocked in heart. If somebody doesn't know how to talk, spirit is blocked in heart. complexion. Just observe yourself in the morning how is your complexion, reflecting of heart condition. If you feel more grayish, yellowish, and so on. Desire and joy emotions, they are triggering sometimes heart. Too much joy, what is wrong with it? But too much joy can break our heart. We're getting lotto numbers, boom, heart attack will be there. too much joy. But it's in a normal amount, it's kind of nice things for heart to have. When you find a computer is also desires, think about hypothalamus and heart. There are two parts of the body which could be triggered by too much desire. Desire for things to be different. Okay. Kidney function, now I've just repeated because we have some insight later on. I mentioned earlier, kidney stores essence or yin, this means genetic material, produce marrow, fill up the brain. We're thinking with our kidneys, okay? If you are smart, kidneys are in good shape. Okay, we're getting slow when we're getting older. Kidneys are so sharp because kidney feeding brain very well. Life force is there and just pumping brain with strong energy. Toxicity, fears, shock, traumas, damaging kidneys by time. Okay, and brain getting a little bit weaker part. Kidney controlling bones, govern water, controls reception of chi is life force. Kidney sit in wingman, there's one point here. Okay, that's the reason I ask patients how you feel when you wake up, do you feel stiff or so on. Just give me a hint which condition they are. That's the source of life is there. Kidney controlling low orifices. Everybody who has a problem with low orifices, genital or anus and so on, issues with kidney. They cannot control it. Incontinence and so on. Prostate issues. Think about kidney imaging. They manifest in quality of the hair, kidney, house, or willpower. Very important for everybody who like to be healthier. Willpower. Kidney and adrenals working together energetically in Chinese medicine. And when you like to give a will for somebody or to create own will to change, you need to support kidneys. Without it, you're just kind of doing therapy, they're going home again, okay, fine, finish. Kidneys, adrenals, they need to be in good shape. Lot of water, detoxifying kidneys, cleanse them. Okay. Marijuana, they're saying it's kind of like nice, easy, relaxative drug, doesn't damage a lot of body, but marijuana killing willpower. That's the reason why getting more free. Because if you're killing willpower, you're accepting all shit around us in the world like normal. Okay. You're getting ignorant. Doesn't matter, doesn't touch me. Who cares? That's marijuana doing for us. Okay. But we can live it, But without will, our personality is getting lower and lower and lower and lower. Our brightness getting lower and lower and lower. Same with cigarettes and so on. Emotions.
So as we have seen, the SCIO works through an autofocus system of balancing the bioterrain electrically. Because this is done through the voltage, amperage, resistance, hydration, oxidation, redox potential, proton pressure, and pH, all designed to help make the body balanced electrically, automatically, through a harmonic pulse. We've also seen that it can very easily do electroacupuncture and balance these different points. Now in part 3, Dr. Igor is going to tell us more about how to use the SCIO with emotional connections and some of the other different things that the SCIO does. So I welcome you to now watch Dr. Igor's presentation on the SCIO in part 3. Part 3 of our course on traditional Chinese medicine and the SCIO.
Emotions, I put that on the bottom there, fear, fright, insecurity, and shock. Now we're coming to Alexandra. Hi, Alexandra.
Hi.
Okay. Just think about kidneys, shock, thyroid issue. Certain things happen in her life, we don't know what, but unconscious know, and memorize on certain level, like some bad experience. On demographics, when you're asking patients, did you have any trauma in life? First time they're coming to you, they'll say, oh, I don't know, maybe, whatever. Okay. They're not even aware, but later on they start to dig in unconscious, they are appearing all the time. Sometimes we are not aware about bad things which happen in our life, bad experiences. Even if we are small babies in the womb of our mothers, we are receiving traumas sometimes. And we come in this world without verbal knowledge about it, even visual experience. But let's say we're getting x-rays during the pregnancy. Okay. We're going to some flights over the sea. Pregnant woman, exposure of x-rays on one airport, other one airport, third airport. Kids, children memorizing this like shock. I had some few patients with this condition. They come in this world with some certain skin issues. Very aware, health-aware parents. But when we search for trauma, we find this patient week so-and-so. We fix food, feed them properly, and start to release these memories, and eczema disappear, which was all over the place. Not only one touch here, touch there, all over the place. In a few months, therapy. Because we clear out trauma and shock and so on. Now we go into our patient just to see how can we apply this knowledge. We have here a connection with blood, clicking once, giving us hints, connection with stress. Okay, we are here, traveling to Budapest, so and so. Sulfur, inflammation, just giving me hints what to do. Okay? We have here relatively, I like this number to be above 85. I'll just take a little bit more here. Try vectors, imagine like a 3D picture of every single cell in body. Just measuring and doing therapy all the time. That's most deep therapy in SCIO which exists. That's big reset, okay, in computer. Just repeat a few times and go to see how much we receive here. I'll do it a little bit more because I like always to build up as much as possible for first therapy. That's foundation of house. Don't forget it. It's foundation. Everything else is just building up. 61 more time. I'll do it. And it'll be 85. When we have DNA issue here, I will not go today now here, but just have in mind it would be good to do it. Okay, that's 100. But I will put this DNA in piggyback. Okay. It's gentle therapy, not the main one, but gentle therapy which is working all the time. Just give me a second too. When doing piggybacks, they just kind of put everything, main point that you find during the checkup until this point now. I put therapies, inflammation and stress, and I put here DNA. Okay. And I like always to open white therapies to see layers, what appearing here. Again, stomach. Stomach, stomach, kidney, kidney, stomach, stomach, kidney, kidney, around. Okay, that's our, for work. When you have hands, shoulders, think about a lot of things to do. I should do this, I should do that. Too much mental factors. Okay? She's a smart person, but sometimes we have this over-intellectualization. Too much logical brain, too much analyzing. Okay? We need sometimes take holidays. When spine appearing, it's not only kind of bad posture and so on. Think about how we carry ourselves in our lives. Okay, that's our structure. You have people, when they walk, you can see immediately, if you know where to look, you can see emotions. You have people going like this, going on side, weakness, proud, straight, and so on. Just give you a hint about spine. Upper part of back is more mental area. Between shoulder blade is more emotional area. Okay. Going back is a foundation of our body, base. There are fears, they are there. Okay. I just did one therapy here. Okay, what we have here on top and bottom, we have here crown chakra. Again, think about this pineal gland that we found earlier, this main conductor. Okay, and we talked about yesterday about telephones, I think. Where was the telephone?
Next to my, like the bedside table right next to where I sleep.
Okay, and the recharger is...
Right, yeah.
Okay, that's the most common disturbance today in modern world. We don't pay attention. Treat your patient immediately and ask them, where you keep your telephone? We can do the best therapy in the world. She's going to bed, recharger, telephones, and we have time when body is open to recharge all batteries, but we have disturbance now all time. Bam, 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 bam. 6-7 hours disturbing our main dirigent, and after main dirigent disturbing other players in orchestra.
And the radio alarm clock.
Yes, there's all the technical things. They said, I have this, just move it further. Telephone you don't need, you're not working first aid, you don't need to run anywhere. Okay, somebody need to call you, have SMS, leave a message, teach them. Example for me, patient they calling me, said, you don't answer your telephone. He said, I'm not. You have SMS, leave message. I'm not first aid. I cannot help you when you have urgent things. Go to first aid. Okay. Because they need to know how and when to call. And I teach them from the beginning. Don't call me, if you have any questions, SMS, send me email. When I find time during the day, and my focus is there, I'll try to find a way. Okay? Just respect your time and teach patients to think of this way. Stomach. Don't worry, be happy. We have already alarm here, just a reduce alarm. When you have alarm, body telling us, don't push too much. Yeah, I will not push too much, I will just gently to work through a few therapies more and finish session today. We have here pancreas, stomach endocrine, parathyroid gland. What parathyroid gland doing? Do you remember from your education background? Which minerals they are controlled by parathyroid? Which other one? Calcium and phosphorus. Very, very two important guys. We have a word, small letters which everybody know. So the education, ATP. What is ATP? What is last word? Ta-da! What this is doing? Giving us energy. That's the last process in Krebs cycles which give us energy. Controlling metabolism. Okay. Dropping of energy is not only thyroid controlling metabolism, but we have parathyroid issue here. Very damaging resorption of calcium and phosphorus in stomach with sugars. Okay. Just have this kind of how complexity could be very simplified. just reducing sugar, she'll start to get stronger stomach. She'll get stronger resorption of trace elements and main minerals like calcium and phosphorus. And energy will not oscillate like this. We have diagnosed her quote mark, hypothyroid. That's not correct. They're just kind of symptomatic things. But we need to work on basic things. Now we're just going to search for one other part of her, I think, main important part, to see our stress panel, nutrition. Most stress part we need to teach our children what to eat and how to eat. Okay. Interpersonal stress is under, but nutrition is the first place. We will not go today on nutrition. We know how to do it, but I like to give you an idea about this main core today. See just kind of this emotional pattern. When you're getting graphs, just don't count numbers. See graph in all together. Is it all over the place or is it harmonic graph? It's first impression of the graph here. Later on going in to see this. We have here judgmental pattern, ecstasy, worry, rejection patterns, betrayal and so on. On top, desire for things to be different. On bottom, hopeless despair. How you explain hopeless despair when somebody has it? How you see? Do you have any idea? Somebody asks you, so what is that? I found through my practice just to explain this way. I cannot see a light in tunnel. Okay, hopeless despair. Kind of like I cannot find answer, but I'm trapped in situation. Okay, and I'm here to try to help to find this light. We have entrancing problem and we have exit problem. But we are now in tunnel and light is not around, you don't feel comfortable. I'm with you here, I'm with you, okay, I'm not forgetting it. And I will help you to find this light and to go out of this darkness, which is not for a long time, okay, this is for a short period of time of your life. And we can do it also mentioned battery therapy. We're working on it, reminding her body to work properly, to tuning her body. Okay, it's not a problem. We have disbalances. Okay, when we close the eyes, you cannot see lights. Now we're helping her to open eyes. That's the reason why she's here. She's searching for this light. Okay, we all here we are lights. Okay, for our patients. And we try to help them to find this exit problem. Observant self-doubt, very self-doubt sleeping body. Stomach again. Always when you have patients with confidence issues, self-doubts, worries, think about stomach. Go to my presentation to see connection to organs. Okay? And use the information accordingly. And we have good response here. Very nice. And we're going to key point today. Unconscious reactivity. That's make me crazy last 10 years, this panel always. Now how this computer works. That didn't explain us yet. Okay. And okay, I always writing here extra 1 year. This we count also a year of when she was baby, IMUNE. And very interesting here to understand because a lot of people ask me in presentation, how are you seeing trauma? Sometimes they're feeling this, sometimes they're feeling that. Think of this way, please, and it will help you a lot. We have certain traumatic experience, whatever it is. Let's say, first day in school. That's one vibration of this first day in school. Mess. Nobody like us. A lot of new faces and so on. Don't feel glad, accepted and so on. 10 years after, we have traffic accident. Okay. Today, we having checkup. Okay. We measuring most reactive things which are appearing today. We start to peel body through the values from top. Okay. Today will appear this traffic accident. When you start doing therapy, we feel more. We're going deeper. We have here first day in school here. We have also traffic accident. Okay. We're going further down. We have here again traffic accident more. Traffic accident more. Okay. And it's school here. Just be aware you have, let's say, 3 or 4 traumas, big one in life. They can overlap. Let's say sometimes appearing mother, sometimes appearing father, or so on. Just keep in mind when we start with therapies, we're going deeper and deeper through the unconscious and very most reactive today in this moment. They're all valuable to do and do therapies. We have here appearing today in this moment trauma detected child at age 5 and age 16. Can you remember what happened yesterday? I think I wrote somewhere. No, it's here. It's in some other place. But also appeared yesterday, beginning of the school, when it was kind of like first day in school. You came back from the child somewhere or changed school something. Primary school.
Well, yeah, I mean, I moved around a lot as a kid, so.
Yeah, that's also when we are unprepared from our parents or people who love us most, and we're moving from school to school, that's shock. Shock appearing on different levels, most of the time appearing on insecurity, kidneys and tears. And emotional expression is in which chakra? Which one? Throat. Okay, if you don't express it in that moment, getting clogged emotion, clogged information. Okay, if I'm threatened, of course, it's not comfortable. But if I have people around me, mother, father, friends, and so on, and I can express it, I feel insecure. Missing of this insecure moment in that part of our lives, we're memorizing in emotional expression. She's a talkative person, we can talk about everything, but if we start to think about something there, could be some part. Oh, I don't like to talk about it. Okay. Be aware, we can do it this few times, and on this pattern I like to write, click on main point is endocrine, which is our conscious concern. Okay, you can write whatever you find here. Trauma, shock, thyroid. It's unconscious and conscious combination of search, just to see what resonating with this, our information up to this point. And we're just running deeper to see a little bit wider picture, and according to this we can do therapies. Just to give you one extremely successful therapy on the beginning of my work with biofeedback, and really amazing until today. I had a patient which came with a gynecologic problem like infections, candidas and so on. Lady came to my office with shoulders in, okay, a little back here and head down and emotionally closed. Okay, and I start to talk with her because she's very conservative, doesn't talk a lot and so on. And I start to work with therapies and always show me trauma. I ask her, do you have any trauma in life? No. But I do therapy anyway. Let's maybe start peeling this one. After 3 or 4 therapies, I call it happening, I call it my way, emotional vomiting. I could stop her to talk. She was raped when she was 12. Okay. She ran to house to look for security and talk with parents, mother, that time. The mother said, stop, don't talk to anybody. Because she was raped from close cousin. Okay. And mother told her, if you tell anybody, you will never be married in life. And this emotion, traumatic experience was suppressed so deep that she even, quote mark, forgot it. story is next, further. After a few therapies, she started to open and talk, and I give her affirmations, affirmations to write. To write, I forgive all who have hurt me all my life. She's a very working person, she likes to do it, It's okay, just write it 10 times per day, 40 times, bring me this book, and we'll see where you are. We do therapy, okay, and about a few weeks, her husband calling me. They have 3 kids, lovely family, nice people. And she said, I'd like to see you. I said, okay, shit, I did something wrong, kind of like gynecological issues, blah, 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 blah. So, and person came to me and said, well, I need to tell you something. It's like, you're a cool guy, but I need to talk with you. I said, okay. Said, we have 3 kids, we love each other, but first time in life we're making love. So, how it's happened? So, well, we have sex, okay? But we never felt each other. And I'm using my slang word, is it blacker sex? Come, finish, go. Said, yes. Okay. They never hug each other to feel each other. Because she was traumatized with first experience, sexual experience in life. Now they start to have good sexual relationship first time in life. And one other thing, she told me that because she worked with kids in kindergarten, she said, I never could play with my kids at home. And I teach her how to play. I bring one ball and we play together. And he started to play with her kids first in her life. That's amazing. I have goosebumps thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful tool which helps us to go in these deep issues and start to clear them and support the person to experience. 40 days after, she wrote a book, said, what to do this? Okay, make a ritual burning. Page by page, burning fire with your family. Make some party, barbecue and so on, and take your book, and slowly, page by page, it's your past, it's finished. Now we're creating reality which is much better and more healthier. Other person totally. That's panel helping us all to go in this area and start to peel it, this information. You don't need to challenge Alexander with what's happening in life, but we can do slowly therapies here, okay? Few minutes, increasing slowly, okay, by time she coming, and start to clear out this rubbish that we don't need. That's one of the most interesting panels I found here, and I'm working. I always like to see first time when somebody coming without therapy there, and later on we're getting a strategy of healing and going slowly through it. We have coffee break in 5 minutes. Any questions I can do it, answer now, please. Please.
I saw in the beginning on Marco, nervous energy was too high.
Yes.
What would you like, what would be...
Place, that's resonance frequency is one of the most trickiest number which I'm feeling in Barhock, but always do autonomical nervous system readjustment. Most of the time, a feeling from there. Unconscious reactivities in autonomical nervous system. Could be triggered by psychological issue, could be toxicity, could be by radiation. We don't know. But autonomical system is like first note in singing, kind of like basic note in singing. It's one of my favorite therapies. Always for every patient, you do autonomical nervous system readjustments. You're giving basic things for everything else later on. Because if you're doing this balance of parasympathicus, you're immediately working on balance of digestion, endocrine, immune, and so on. Kind of like main branch, main fork junction. Balance autonomical nervous system to have higher resonance frequencies.
Only on therapy.
Yeah.
Something else?
That's all. That's what I'm doing for 10 years and working very well. I didn't find something else, maybe something else exists. Please.
In yoga, there's all kind
also balances both. Yeah, please.
Main resonance frequency value. If that's really high, doesn't that indicate a very high spiritual level? And also, we've had somebody had a value of over 1 million.
I didn't find this kind of like exact answer on this. When I'm getting higher, I'm just paying attention what appear later on in searching it in different panels. But giving me a hint something is not right neural tissues. Something could be toxicity, could be pressure from family that appearing only tennis player, always rising up before match. Hit the roof. Boom. No. That means unconscious psychological issues could be also triggered there. And that's what I found to work autonomic nervous system. Foundation node for everything else. Okay, Alexandra, now we're going to this also one, because she's a very intelligent person. Okay. An intelligent person sometimes going switch toward the left brain, logical brain too much. Okay. Logical brain blocking us sometimes. We need holidays, we need relaxed brain. Okay. Do I have permission to open this one? Okay, just ask. Okay. This is also one big therapy that I like to use when I'm going this deep trauma. Psychic pain, ESP, self-doubt, projection, spirituality, antagonism. What we need to do, just put them in bar and do therapy. Then all deep truths, is plural. Okay. That's appearing now to work on. That's helping us to clear our mind. When we have mental factors issue, when somebody is stubborn or stuck, this panel will help you to unveil these blockages. And it's very powerful things, and I'm telling my patients, maybe you will have some dreams these days. If appear, it's okay. Because we're now putting something from storage in showroom. Okay, we allow these things to come in showroom. If something appears, just enjoy it or let it go if it's wrong. Whatever appears. And now we're going before coffee on Desi first I prefer. Okay? We're going to clear nicely here, because my part also is there. Just a second, yeah, done. Okay. That's one of therapy they like to use always for patients on the end. Some people they like to come on first on this therapy. Depends of your approach. Everything is okay. Everything's okay. All of us use it differently, but sharing our ideas, we can improve a little bit there and there. Use gems from one therapist to other, okay, and apply our way of thinking and improve and develop. I improve and develop a lot of through these seminars, learning from every single presenter. One thing is very important. And we just do the adjustments. Alexandra is still alive, it's good. Okay. We're clearing these etherical bodies. You have them all in my presentations there, understand them? Okay. We have fears, aggression, spirituality imperfections. Okay, stabilize field. Just I will close very soon, just give an idea about presentations. These energetical bodies, different cultures seen it differently and explain it differently, but on the end they come with the same truth. Different ideas. Indian is based kind of like most common. We have chakras. We don't think about only frontal projection of chakras. We think about chakras on the back. Don't forget they exist on the back too. It's in Christian culture. Also, you have chakras and Stephanos, they call it this light around. I like this one. Also presenting light somehow in some parts of the body. That's two of my guys, I like them very much. That's Cosmo and Daniel, that's kind of like a supporter of healers, celebrating in my country like protectors of doctors and healers. And always when I go into my office, I light my little candle in front of them. So, dear colleagues, what can we do today? That's my approach of my day today. Okay? That's my friends. You will have more to study at home here on this panel with a very, very insight of every single chakra. Example, throat chakra connection with focus, communication, self-apprehension, truth, to speak, be heard, development age 7 to 12. Okay, it's very important. Thanks, Gage, you have a good job here with human growth development. You know, it's very important to know which part of our development we develop certain chakras, or certain part of our behavior, and so on. And we have here creative energies, and the issues could be lights. We have access line to self, sometimes appearing on computer. Think about throat, expressions, emotions, and these links further on. Thank you to be patient patiently. Thank you to listening today. We have now Desi. Desi Alexandra, please, that she will help us today. If you have any questions, please ask me later on, but because our friend here to give us insight deeper. Thank you.
Wonderful. Stand up. It's an honor to